Good afternoon, everyone. I appreciate everybody coming and anyone that's listening in over the web. I'm Chris Wims. I have in the room Councilman Wesley Hudson and Councilman Cyril Jefferson. The first item up is a resolution of conveyance, and I will turn the floor over to Mia. Sorry, I'm going to be quick.
That's fine. Good afternoon. I have before you the conveyance of properties for the Cedro Affordable Housing Project, and we're looking at conveying 6 lots to continue that project on Kingsway Drive. That's 1506 Kingsway, 1510, 1514, 1518, 1522, and 1526 Kingsway Drive. And we will be conveying these lots to Community Housing Solutions, and they will in turn construct the units and of course sell them to income-eligible home buyers. They have already completed 4 units in the project, so this will help us continue. Ultimately, we do hope to get the 19 units completed, so this will continue to help us get on our way as far as getting those units completed. As far as the contract for this, it is currently routing. The vendor has signed the contract for the Chodo agreement for the construction of the homes. That was the $1.4 million that was approved previously by council. And so today we're just asking for approval of the conveyance of the properties and execution of the resolution.
Thank you. Are there any questions for staff?
Motion to approve.
All right. Second, I have all in favor of, all in favor of item 2023-022? Aye. All right. All in favor? That passes.
Thank you.
Before you go, though, you say 19 total homes?
Yes, that is the total number for the project. So we are looking at, once we get this 6 under contract, the general contractor that Community Housing Solutions is working with has said that he can do 6 more, but we want to get these 6 completed first, or at least substantially underway. And then we will be coming back to do 6 more of the units with him. And then we have another nonprofit out of Greensboro that we have been working with that we are trying to get designated as a Chodo and looking at possibly doing 3 units with that nonprofit. So that would complete the remaining 15 and give us the 19 total.
All right. And in an ideal world, what's a timetable on something like that? If you, all things considered, like
All 15. The 15 that are remaining, probably 12 to 15 months.
Awesome.
12 to 15 months, yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Good news. All right, next up is item 2023-000, ordinance demolition of dwelling 1205 Bradshaw. I will turn the floor over to Lori.
Good afternoon, committee members. Had to think of where I was at, sorry. So 1205 Bradshaw is a case we originally started in November of 2021. We had a hearing in September 2nd of 2022. No one appeared for the hearing. We issued an order to repair or demolish on September 2nd, 2022 with a compliance date of October 4th, 2022. They were delinquent in the amount of $4,985.95 in property taxes.
All right. Any questions for staff? Do I need to even ask? There's nobody else in here but staff, so do I even need to formally ask the question or not? But is there anyone here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, I make the motion to approve item 2023-000.
Second.
All right. All in favor? All right, that passes. Go ahead. Next item is 2023-001, demolition of dwelling 2321 Brentwood Street.
And this property, we originally, the inspector observed the condition of the property when they were out, and they did an inspection on March 29th, 2022. We held a hearing. Oops. What did I do? We held a hearing July 11th of 2022. No one appeared for the hearing. We issued an order to repair or demolish on that same date with a compliance date of August 11th, 2022. The inspector did speak to Ms. Thomas on June 13th of 2022, and she stated she inherited the property and she planned to demolish it due to the condition. And then when he spoke with her again in November, she stated she was going to have someone look at the property to see if it looked like that the house was repairable within reason. And then she was supposed to call the inspector back and advise of the plans. As of 12/21, no permits have been applied for or issued for repair, and they are also delinquent $9,457 for taxes 2012 through 2018, and then for 2021.
Thank you. Any questions for staff on this one? Is there anybody here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, I make the motion to approve item 2023-001.
Second.
All in favor? That motion passes. Last is 2023-002, ordinance of demolition of dwelling 5008 Saunders Place.
This property we originally inspected February 22nd of 2019. We held a hearing on, February, did I say February 22nd? We inspected February 22nd, 2019. We held a hearing on September 2nd, 2022, just to explain the difference in the time frame that we thought there was an estate, so we notified the estate, did that, then come to find out the estate had been closed, so we then had to notify, I think there's about 6 or 7 children we had to notify. So no one appeared for the hearing. We issued an order to repair or demolish on September 7th, 2022, with a compliance date of October 17th, 2022. And they're not delinquent in property taxes, and we have not heard from anyone recently on this. I do suspect someone may show up for council possibly to talk about this. There's some, I think there's 2 or 3 family members that are here locally, and some live in Tennessee.
All right.
No one has contacted back about this house?
Not since our original case. When we had our original one, one of the sisters wrote a letter stating she didn't think we had done our due diligence, and we checked into it, and that's when we started finding out what was going on with the estate. But since that time, no, we've not had any contact from her.
Any other question?
This house is on a much better, it's on a much higher footing than most. This one doesn't look to be that bad.
It is. Let me see what the tax value. The value's $41,000.
And they have paid taxes? It's not.
They're paying the taxes. Mhm. And if you see, they've not been keeping it up. We've cleaned it several times, and the only reason you can see the house at this point is we had to clear all that off.
Wow. I'm with you on that one. All right, if there are no more questions for staff, is there anyone here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, I'll make the motion to approve item 2023-002.
Second.
All in favor? All right, that motion passes. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you.
If they do come up or something, I'll be interested in at least, if they show up for a council meeting, I'll try to be here a little early to see if they want to talk about it or something, but I hate to see that go down. That's not too terribly bad.
Yeah, Nick, right there, there's some other properties that we would like to see get sold so they could be fixed up. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but there's quite a few properties right there with potential that if we could get them all going, it'd be repaired. And I did mail the notice to them since I knew they were in Tennessee. I mailed it out before the holidays, so to make sure they had enough notice if they wanted to come, that they could arrange something, so.
I'll tell you the sad story of 2 people reaching out to me over the holidays that were trying to purchase homes. I've referred them to the Community Development Department for down payment assistance programs, because they talked about how they got outbidded for homes. And I'm seeing stuff like this just kind of get tossed to the wayside, but okay. That's all we had on the agenda. Anyone has any other information? If not,
Just hope everyone has a happy MLK Day weekend. There'll be a lot of celebrations, but also a day of service on Monday, where number of folks will be doing some great things within our community to help out. So folks are able to come volunteer, be a part of a parade, a service, a celebration of some kind. It's a great way as a community to unite around an important day that recognizes the very powerful legacy of Dr. King.
Speaking of that, congratulations again to Reverend Williams, Williams Memorial, becoming the 2022 Human Humanitarian of the Year. So he'll be at the parade, and we'll probably see a packed house at the next council meeting when he receives this award. So, but that's all I got. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank everybody. We are adjourned.